So today I'm going to show you some jobs to do on the allotment during July. So as we're now into July, we still need to keep mulching, weeding and watering your tomatoes, giving them a feed, watering the cucumbers and also giving them a feed too. So keep on top, the same as we did in June. Lots of feed, watering, mulching and hoeing. Lots of hoeing too, knocking those weeds down. So what other jobs are there to do? I shall show you. So take cuttings of herbs, propagate perennial and shrubby herbs such as rosemary, sage, thyme by taking a semi-ripe softwood or stem cutting. Nip off the top of your runner beans when they reach the top, as they don't know when to stop, and nipping off the tops will encourage the growth further down. Give your runners a helping hand. If they can't find their way, just gently twist them round the canes and then they will get their feet and grab hold. It is said spraying the flowers will help form the pods and to deter them from falling off. Keep pinching out the tomato suckers. And give your tomatoes a feed. So harvest any garlic or onions that you have remaining. Pull them up and put them out to store. Store them upside down or just hang them out to dry. And they will store a lot longer doing this. Once they're stored, they can be braided or put in Hessian bags. So leeks, finish transplanting or dibbing in your leeks that's been raised in pots or modules or in temporary seed beds. They should all be in their final growing position now. Litter for your fruits and brassicas, as now the fruits are forming, the birds will come searching. Start regularly feeding peppers with a liquid feed as soon as you see the first fruits are formed. Feeding encourages both flowers and fruit. So take a leaf from the bottom of the cauliflower and put it over the head and that will stop the cauliflower being blanched. So tidy up the strawberries. Once your summer fruit and strawberries are finished, you can tidy up the old foliage, remove straw, and either cut off or discard any runners, or use them to make new plants. So summer prune your blackcurrants. Lightly prune blackcurrants just before or just after picking the fruit. Prune again in the winter. So summer prune your gooseberries. Cut back to 5 leaves, all of this year's new side shoots, except any you might want to develop into new branches next year. Removing the foliage lets light and air, helping any remaining fruit to ripen and reducing the risk of disease. Thin your apples and pears. If your tree looks overcrowded, even after last month's June drop, thin them out still further in order to allow each fruit to grow to a reasonable size. To prune raspberries. As soon as you finish picking summer raspberries, cut all the canes that are borne fruit down to the ground. Tie in this year's new canes in their place. Check for black fly on globe artichokes, beetroot, broad beans, French and runner beans. So prune cherries and plum trees once you've harvested the fruit. Both are pruned in the summer, not the winter. So earth up the brassicas and the potatoes. Pull earth around the stalks of the Brussels sprouts and other brassicas if they seem unsteady, and give them a top dressing of nitrous fertilizer or an organic liquid feed. Keep an eye on the potatoes and, if necessary, continue to earth them up. So keep picking the broad beans and remember to chop off the tops to stop the black fly. Give your tomatoes a feed. Once the trusses is formed and the fruit's laden, give them a water. Keep checking your courgettes and take them off when they're small. If you don't need them that day, then I'm sure they'll grow some more. Finally, keep harvesting all your wonderful fruit and veg. So I hope you found that interesting. We've got a few jobs to do in July. So thank you very much. Please remember to subscribe, ring the bell, get notifications when I post some more. And also leave me a comment. I love reading your comments and I'll reply to everybody. So thank you very much. Cheers.